And it's do or die for the Jaguares as they finally return home, where they will be facing the Sharks in round 10 of Super Rugby. Their playoff hopes hinge on a victory here today against their pool rivals, who they are very hotly contesting for that second spot. Win at all costs. That is the message for the Jaguares. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Script, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 in the Super Rugby series as we follow the big matches from around each round of Super Rugby. As we mentioned today, it is the Jaguares at home against the Sharks, and we can see the team on screen now for the home side, and it's a very, very strong one as well. Plenty of talent in the forward pack. Captain, as always, from Augustine Clevey at hooker, a strong back row as we expect from the Argentinian franchise Matera, Baz and Senatore. It is Escura and it is Sanchez in the halves combination with his namesake Escura on the left wing as well. De La Fuente being the form man of Super Rugby this year. Orlando outside him, Tugalet at the back. It is strong from the Jaguares, and that is why they've been going so well at home in form. They are hard to put away. The Sharks are the incumbents. They sit second in the group at the moment, but a loss here today to the Jaguares could see that quickly disappear. The Sharks have got a strong squad, but have often leaked points and lost their structure at times when they need it the most. Their defence is their strength, and they need to rely on it heavily today to get anything from this match. Captain Van der Walt returns to the blind side with the Dupree brothers at the open side, and number 8. It's the Toya, Relapelli and Underhunts along the front row, and it is a good-looking backline as well with plenty of talent, none more so than Claessens and Bosch, who will start at 9 and 10. We know what Involvo and Dingani can do, and they will be expectant to finish off the chances that this team can create. It is all to play for here between these two teams, but the question is, who will take these golden points? Of course, we will find out over the next 18 minutes. It is the Sharks in the white. They are the travelling away side. It's the Jaguares in the black and orange. And we are underway, round 10 of Super Rugby. And some crucial points on offer here for these two sides. Here we go. Baz has the first chance for the Jaguares. And Orlando looks to link up. He chips over the top, and the Sharks quickly find themselves in their own territory. It's a run away from Ward, and he's trying to find some room though. And the gun, he goes nowhere with it. It's a mistake. It's a big mistake from Luis there as he's lost the pill. Quickly, this game has burst into life. And the Sharks with the first mistake in that game. And now quickly, they turn their ball straight over after it was dived on from the Jaguares player. First scrum of the match. Oh, and the Sharks, massive shove. They'll turn this ball over. That is a dominant way to hit first against a team that prides itself on its forward pack. Huge cutout pass. Straight out to and he kicks it long. Jacqueline Tugalet will return it. He steps, he goes through, and Ngani, left foot dust. Could they stop him? Oh, they do with a terribly late tackle. But here come the Jaguares. Great tackle, and Baz turns over the ball. And it's the Sharks on the back foot, but credit to Ward. He's turned that quickly over. Mayano, he's given that to no one, and Claessens has picked it up, but knocked it straight on. And Tugalet quickly back in position. Now here's De La Fuente finding Sanchez, who's cut out everyone, finding Petty with the ball, and he's picked up and driven backwards by the Sharks' wide defence. It's a pick and go here. Nicely done from Senatore, but it's pulled back, and we will reset things for the scrum after the knock on from Claessens.
Bind.
It's a good battle here between these two scrum halves as well. But the battle of the pack is on fire. The Sharks got the first of the battle, but now the Jaguares looking to reply, and it's steady if not unspectacular. Senatore finds Escura, and Escura goes so half a hole. But it's put down. He's got no support. De La Fuente, the only one there, and he is smashed off the ball. Huge cutout pass, and now it's kicked away once again from Ward. He's found Tukalet, and once again, Tukalet likes to have a bit of a scamper, goes away from one, desperate pass, but the Sharks have put it out. Once again, a mistake trying to turn over that desperate pass from Tukalet, and it's gone astray into touch. And it will be Creeving now to throw in. To the front he goes. Petty. Sanchez gets it for us receiver. He puts on a little bit of a step. Oh, the pass is dreadful. But the tackle following up that ball was devastating. Now it's away. The 2 second rows. Botho Lewis do it together. And they find it just outside the 22. Andrians gives it away to Arm and Arm. Looking for 3. But Tukalet reels it and doesn't call the mark. Strangely enough. And now it goes away. Sanchez didn't really want that ball on. Strandful! And Strandful from the Jaguares! Sanchez was in no position. He was given the ball of death from the scrum half. Whoever was there will have another look. But it's Lewis that scores an opportunistic try. Who was there? It was one of the forwards. I think that looks like it was Baz. And a couple of loose carries, Van der Walt, and then of course Lewis at the end. This was terrible. Sanchez says, I don't want it. And to be fair, Van der Walt, the captain, was over the line, but somehow the ball ejected out the back. And the big second rower just flopped over the line. And the Sharks are in to open up the scoring. Here's Bosch to add the extras. He makes no errors there. So this game has quickly become a fact of mistakes by the Jaguares, is giving the Sharks that little bit of advantage at the moment. So we do go back to halfway now. Sanchez to get us back underway. He's gone deep. Big breeze at his back as well, and there's a big chase coming in from the Jaguares as they start to use the Sharks, but Claessens has gone to ground big time with the ball. How that wasn't a turnover, I don't know, at the breakdown, but it does come back. The Jaguares have it now. De La Fonte, terrible ball to Moyano. He makes it work all right though for Petty. He's isolated like nothing else, and away comes the Sharks again. I think this could be all over. It's a big breakaway from Smith. They won't stop him. It's a try. It's a try to Smith. Rhino Smith scores the most ridiculous of tries. Where was Tukalet? No one was at home, and the fullback goes end to end. What was Moyano doing? He didn't have enough field. If 80 metres wasn't enough, then there was no chance I'd catch him. This was devastating for the home fans to watch. You just expect someone to be back there. Tukalet was not. And Rhino Smith has just looked up and just counted his lucky stars all the way to the try line with a fantastic finish. Well, I thought that the Jaguares could go up there. They were attacking well. Here is Bosch on the left side. He beautifully executes that kick, and over it goes. 14-0. No mistake from the Sharks fly half, and it is a big scoreline now. 3 scoring plays is what the Jaguares need. The home team, they need to get on the board before half-time at all costs. Again, the deep kick. Orlando charges hard and arms taken out. Could be turnover ball, like we seen last time, but no, the Sharks hang on. Van der Walt, terrible tackle. He was a mile offside. De La Fonte charms in, but the Jaguares now really on the back foot. And Volvo inside goes to Claessens. Claessens has stumped this out in the full. Was he in the 22? The body language suggests he was by a whisker. Yes, it's up to halfway. Jaguares now with 50 metres to go. If they want to get on the scoreboard before the break, they got 2 minutes to do it. They got a Baz to the back. It's Cora away to Sanchez. It's Cora again. This is the other one. Orlando Matera. This is better from the Jaguares. Still got support. De La Fonte. The chase from Claessens will not be enough. And it is over for De La Fonte. one of the form players of Super Rugby in 2017. He has grabbed another one. Great work. This is what we expect out of the Jaguares. It was a superb pass from Matera. It really hit De La Fuente right on the chest at speed, and he accelerated away, and all Claessens could do was guide him towards the corner. A superb pass, and that is an exquisite finish from the Argentinians. Their first try of the match, and to be honest, it was more than what they needed. They had to get something on the board, or it would have been a very difficult second half. Strong breeze now. They'll have to remember that will be in front of them, so it will be against them in the second half. As here is Sanchez. Important kick this. He needs everyone he can get. And he's got it. He has got it. The difference is just 7. The Jaguares storm back, but the Sharks are still in the lead. It's 14-7 at the break. We have one hell of a game on our hands here, folks. Let's get set for half-time before these two sides go at it for the second 40 minutes. 14-7 is the scoreline, but the Sharks have had the better possession, but somehow the Jaguares have led things on the territory side of it. 67-33 is a big difference with possession as well. 2/3 to a third almost. That is a big split for the Jaguares. To even get on the board, it's a pretty good effort. 4 line breaks to 5. They've made a lot of mistakes, so the home team, they need to clean those up if they're to make anything out of the second half. The difference is just 7. One scoring play, and the Jaguares could be right back in this. The Sharks, though, they need to stay on top if they are going to keep their chances of hanging on to second place in their African conference. It is all to play for. Still, just 7 points of difference. So, important factor here is the wind. Now a heavy breeze into the face of the Jaguares as Sanchez looks to use it. Up it goes, but Ndingani. Oh, that was magic. Oh, from the veterans, but it's Kura's turned it over. Sanchez gets ball and tackler at the same time. They turn around the corner. Matera, nice. He goes away to Senatore. What can the big number 8 do? He's waiting for support. Finds his Kura again. Orlando's involved. Oh, turnover ball. What an intercept by the Sharks.
Release.
Plenty of black jerseys there, but Ndingani has it at the back, and he drags it up for a bit of a dabble before going backwards towards his 22. Vanderwalt misses one out. Oh, he's found no one there. It's a knock-on in the back. Sanchez goes through. That was terrible from Ward. He spilt the ball when he needed something to clear their line. The Jaguares will get the penalty. Well, the knock-on advantage. And a scrum feed to the home team.
Bind.
47 minutes gone. The Sharks, remember they decimated the Jaguares scrum in the first of the match. Since then, it has been an even battle, but no! They've done it again! The Sharks will turn this over! Oh, ridiculous play from the Africans! Now it goes left side, Bosch, big pass wide, finds a Volvo. He can go! We know what Luazi and Volvo can do. Oh, Herrera! Of all people, the big prop, and he's thrown it straight away to the Sharks again, who gleefully take the ball back. Inside pass from Relapelli, finding width on it as well. Here come the Sharks, and Ndingani. He can do some damage with his support there from the player's paw. And Penny slices away the ball. He is all alone, and he takes it down with him as well. The turnover back to the Sharks, and Ward has stunned this away. They are hanging on by a whisker at the moment. The Jaguars and the Sharks, for that matter. Tukulets makes more ground as he has done all game long, but Claessens has turned that over, and it's lost straight away, but turn over again. It is all happening here. Wide come the Sharks, and then Ndingani is man on, and he takes him down, and Baz, the open side, is doing it all at the moment as Kura fires a wide. Terrible ball, but De La Fuente. Now Orlando. Would have been easier to catch, and there was a 3-on-1 overlap. What a passage of play by these two sides. Absolutely breathtaking stuff as we hit the hour mark.
Sit.
So it's been all the Sharks when it comes to the scrums. Oh, not now though. no! The Jaguars finally give up bag, and the home fans have something for their form pack to celebrate. Senatore runs, finds De La Fonte, danger, Sanchez, terrible pass, Baz has picked it up, Paz now with the ball, Matera firing it to the right, here's Creevy, he knows the way forward, Mayano, it's 3 on who knows from the Sharks, because they are massively out of position, and the ball comes to a halt very quickly with Ranapelli. So the Sharks really are hanging on to everything they can get their hands on now. That's a terrible little pick and go around, but it's somehow come back for them. Dupre, Jean-Luc Dupre goes one off and Sanchez makes the tackle. Still there, Vanderwalt now finds it back to Bosch, who's hit that very well, and he can afford to let that out in the full because it looked like that breakdown wasn't outside the 22. Body language says something else this time. Body language says that was inside, but taken from outside. Big game-changing moment right there. Creevy. It's Petty at the front. It's Kura away to Sanchez. Sanchez hits the line. Vance gets a horrible pass. Oh, but Kremer says, no, we are not done. But no, the Sharks say, you are done.
Release.
And the Sharks turn it over yet again. It's there for Ward, and it's Andrians who takes the ball to ground. He is so isolated, though. Paz has it. Oh, one hit off it. It's Kura to the corner. It's Kura scores, and the Jaguares are back in this game. Ridiculous passing from the big prop. Watch this and learn. Turnover ball here from Paz. Watch this pass. One-hander. And then as Rhino Smith comes across, the big finish from Iskura. Puts it away. Look at that pass. Ridiculous stuff from the loose head prop. And no one could stop the momentum of Iskura on the left wing. And a sublime finish. Just what they needed. And boy, oh boy, they've had their chances, have the Jaguares. Chance after chance after chance. They finally put one away, and this kick, oh dear, this is big. 14-12. Who'll win this one? It's there for Sanchez. He's got it. We're all tied up. This is a thriller, folks. This is going to go down to the wire. We have 7 and a bit minutes to go. It is 14-14. Bosch with ball in hand, and he just tickles it down short. De La Fonte away to Baz. Baz squirts it out to Orlando. It's Kura. It's the scrum half version now. He looks left side. Terrible ball. There was 3 Jaguars there, but De La Fonte, he's done it over. They won't stop him. De La Fonte will do it. That is killer. That is shot to the heart. Right where it hurts for the Sharks. The turnovers, we know there have been plenty, but De La Fonte has shot them big time with a hurtful one. Great turnover coming in from Ward, but he himself was isolated to the play. And De La Fonte, he knows how to score tries. That is why he has been, how did he even get that, Ward? Ridiculous. Everyone was hammering that ruck. They didn't realise that De La Fonte had picked up the loose ball legally from his own side on his feet. No questions asked. He was just too quick for the Sharks' defence. Well, to think this game was 14-0 to the Sharks, and the Jaguares have come back from the death almost to surely steal this victory. There's still 3 minutes to go. Sanchez makes sure that'll be nothing less than a draw if the Sharks can do the miracle play. 21-14, 77-59 the clock reads. And it is there for Bosch now. He will get us back underway. His delicate little kick gifted the ball to the Jaguares. That's almost interesting. Kremer does well, but Sanchez has the ball now, almost intercepted. De La Fonte does well to get it to Baz. Baz looks for the options, finds Moyano. Great tackle. What a superb tackle from Indigano's and Volvo. Now, here is Arm. Oh, he's gone into touch. What a tackle from the Jaguares defence. Just dragging him over the touchline, and a deserved victory for the home team. No bonus points for the Jaguares, but the Sharks will pick up one. And that should be enough for them just to keep themselves in the race for second. But as for the home side, the Jaguares, they've done enough now. They are neck and neck, and it is going to be a huge result for this season. 21-14. It's Kura with one try, but it was De La Fonte, the man of the moment, for the Jaguares with two. Sanchez, 3 out of 3 from the tee. That was big as well. As for the Sharks, it was Lewis and Smith scoring a one apiece. The try to Rhino Smith was nothing short of spectacular, going the length of the field untouched. And then Bosch with 2 conversions, and they were pretty tough ones as well for the youngster at fly half to hammer over. Stats. What do the stats say? What does the stories tell us? It tells us the Jaguares come back from a long way back on possession to almost put that one dead even, 53-47. The Jaguares just pulled it out. Territory, though, a different matter. 67-33. Both sides with a huge amount of line breaks. 10-9. And only 3 tries to 2. It was a great game of rugby. There was attack and line breaks aplenty. There was turnover ball. There was flying passes, flying tackles, and just broken play of glorious rugby. It was a joy to behold in these beautiful conditions in Argentina as the Jaguares picked up another win at home. It really is becoming a death of a stadium for visiting teams. Handing her, as we see at the bottom, to wrap up 17-4. Both sides guilty of a few, but the Jaguares really played with their freedom to give the ball some air, and they pulled out the win because of it as well. De La Fonte, the hero, but a big win in the context of the conference. 21-14. The Jaguares are over the Sharks, and that does wrap up our time for today. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed this thriller of a round 10 Super Rugby matchup between these two sides. I'll be again with plenty more from Super Rugby this round and in the future. So stick around, stay tuned, hit that like, and of course don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any rugby action coming your way this year and beyond. It is a big year for rugby as well. Lions Tour, Super Rugby, internationals everywhere you look as well. So do not go anywhere and stay tuned to the crib for all your rugby action. But until next time, I thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you wherever we may end up. Until then, take care.